I'm making spaghetti. It's like a whole wheat spaghetti. I got some bison meat. Cosmo, he always interrupts me. Basically, I put some more green peppers, red peppers, and onions, some mushrooms, and the leftover bison meat I use all the time to make like the breakfast burritos out of. I can't talk enough about the bison meat. It's really good. I mean, when I don't have access to that, I'll probably buy lean ground beef. And here's the noodles. They're like a thin cut wheat noodle type thing. I can show you the box. Nothing spectacular. Just getting a little carbs because it's a workout day. Whenever I train on the weight equipment, I'll take a little carbs or a little more carbs. But any other day, I don't really load up on carbs at all. Here's the Barilla whole grain thin spaghetti. It's a little bit better option than your regular pastas, so I went with that. Here's the breakdown. 180 calories. Serving size 2 ounces. So I'm probably getting 300 calories out of this. 1 gram of fat. No trans fats, no cholesterol, no sodium. Got some fiber there, 7. Sugar's 1, which ain't bad. Didn't want to bore you with all the cooking process and everything else. I mean, I'm sure you guys know how to make spaghetti, but I'm just incorporating a little bit different ingredients and changing it up a little bit just to make it a little more healthier. And I'm eating it as my first meal of the day, so I can burn it off. Now I'm just gonna basically incorporate all the ingredients and pour my noodles in. Now I'm gonna take my meat and vegetables, incorporate that in the mix. Now I'm gonna throw some cheese on. That's probably way too much cheese. Stir it up. Let the cheese melt. It was healthy until I put all the cheese on it. It's kind of too much cheese. Put some sauce on it. Give it a little mix. I put a little black pepper and Cholula hot sauce on it. Now I'll give it a final mix. Here's what we got. I don't know if you can see it good or not. I'm just gonna get it out of the bowl. Pretty good. The last few days I've been feeling really not motivated. I didn't feel like I was gonna quit, but I was just so dragging, like I didn't wanna just do anything. I didn't wanna walk, I didn't wanna exercise, lift weights, nothing. Just no motivation. I usually take Sundays off to rest, excuse me, and that's usually my rest day, so I wasn't going to do anything that day anyway. But Monday, my wife was off and we went to like a farmer's market, and there's like a Thai lady there that she ran into a couple times. Would you stop? Every time I film, he's, come here. Wanna come here? You just wanna disrupt. Okay. Anyway, she meets up with this Thai lady there. She has like I'd say like a mid-size like U-Haul full of plants, trees and different things. And She's always like selling stuff to my wife. My wife's all into it. There's Cosmo. The dogs just came in, so they're click-clacking all over the floor, as you can hear. Cosmo. No. No. He just wants to argue. But anyway, she had like a... Hey, stop it. He's fussy. Why do you keep crying, Cosmo? Cosmo? Maybe he'll shut up now. Put him on the spot. Yeah, she went there to get a pear tree. We lost a lot of things during this last freeze. It was just like back-to-back freezes. Then it got warm a couple days, and then it froze again. The last freeze was the one that really like killed everything. Everything was like just hanging on by a thread. And the last freeze came through and just kind of wiped out a lot of our stuff that we had. She's upset about it, so she's already planning to redo everything and buy new plants. And she was going to get a pear tree. She's all set on getting stuff that lasts through the cold now, so so she's already looking for stuff that might go through the next freeze, possibly when we have one next year or something. So she's looking ahead, trying to plan ahead like that. It's a shame because we've had some of these trees since we've been here, like this banana tree. It's completely brown. I don't know if it'll come back or not, but it's not looking good. They didn't have any pear trees, so she ended up buying a plum tree and a peach tree because the lady told her those live through the cold. So I don't see us eating peaches or plums, but you know, that's what she wanted, so she got it. She did have a plant that I've heard about on the radio or TV, I think, before. They're called, I don't know the official name, but it's a banana tree. It's like a blue bananas. And supposedly they taste like vanilla ice cream, the bananas. And I'm like, wow, I want to try that. They had one for $15, and I was like, man, let's get it. But she's like, nah, I don't want to get it, you know, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to be here long and all this. And I'm like, well, you're buying other plants. And anyway, you know how that goes. So she won that argument, and I just went on because I'm like, I'm not going to fight over that. That's not a battle I want to fight. But it would be nice to have and try them out, but I'll just have to find someone that sells them and try it. So anyway, kind of got off subject a little bit, but I went to the gym and it's kind of dragging a little bit, but kind of like pushed myself through it. But once I got there, I was fine. But once again, it was hard to get on equipment. He's coming over here to drive me nuts again. What do you want, man? What do you want? Yeah, so here I am again trying to fight to get on equipment. There's like I like to use the, look at this. What are you doing, Cosmo? You going to get him? Anyway, like I was saying again, it's hard to get on the equipment there. They are so packed. I mean, it drives me nuts. I'm like, do these people have jobs? I'm like, how the hell are you in there all the time? It's just constantly busy, busy, busy. I like to use the equipment that's kind of around the rim of the place. It goes around the, like where all the cardio equipment is. I took a couple videos. You're not really supposed to video in here, I don't think. I don't know the rules. I didn't really ask, but I just kind of took a little smidget of film. I kind of want to show, what I'm talking about in these videos so people know what the facility looks like inside if they haven't been. And the machines I like to use are I forget the name of them, but they kind of assist you where you're not just have to balance, it's just an all-in-one machine and you can control the weight and everything. It gives me a good stretch, good, weight. I can control it better, especially since I'm new and I'm got some injuries. But they have a chest press machine, then they have an incline chest press machine, and then they have a shoulder press machine, and they're right next to each other. So there's two guys, older guys. They're not real old, but a little older than me. And they're just camping out on the incline and the bench press machine. They're just sitting there doing nothing, not working out. I don't know what they're doing. They're both just sitting there. So I'm like, okay, I'll just get on the shoulder press machine. I'll do that first. And I did 4 sets and then they're still there. And I'm like, okay, they're there before I even got started. Now they're still there after I worked out on that machine and they're just camping out. So then after that, I go over to do some back lat pull down machine. Because normally I just want to do all my chest and then do my back and then do my shoulders, because I'm trying to do the harder, heavier stuff first and while I have energy. So I'm kind of skipping around. Now, I didn't want to, but I had no choice because all the machines are taken. So I get done doing that, and then one of the guys got up. The other guy still stayed there. I don't know what he's doing. He's not working out. He's just sitting on the machine. And then I finished that, 4 sets of that machine up. And then I moved over to the next machine because he finally got off. I don't know what's going on. And I see a lot of that there, man. Just the people aren't working out. They're just bullshitting or talking to people, just camping out on the machines all the time. It's man, it's just kind of discouraging, because I want to get done and get out of there and not play around. So that's my little vent issue I have, with the gym. I can't wait for that other gym to open up, just to take half the traffic out of that one, so that way everybody can work out and get a workout in. So I worked out everything, did full body exercise, full body workout. And I try to do that 2 times a week, because right now I'm trying to burn more fat and lose weight more than I am trying to build muscle. But I'm trying to maintain or grow more muscle at the same time, not just get big and bulky, because I'm already big. So I'm just trying to shred the fat off. So I'm just doing the 2 complete body workouts, twice a week. And after I get a lot of weight off that I want to get off, which I'm hoping will be 6 months to 9 months, then I'll start doing maybe the 3 times a week full body workout, and then every other day do cardio in between. And then after that, once I get going, 3 to 6 months after that, we'll see how that goes for me. Then I might switch over to the, doing all the chest, shoulders, tries one day, do back and biceps, neck or something like that another day, and then do legs, calves on another day. Kind of incorporate like that and try to specify more on certain muscle groups. That's my plan anyway. What's funny, I know a lot of people, some are for and some are against AI, but I personally like it. I think it's really a great gift to society, but I do know that, you know, in the wrong hands, it's going to be bad because there's too many idiots and assholes out here that are going to ruin everything because they always do. So they're going to really have to crack down on it and put blocks on it and whatever they can do. And then you're still not going to be able to fully control it because you got other countries that might not do that type of stuff and they'll just let it wide open. But I went to Chat GPT and I asked them to give me a workout, and I told them like my height, my body weight, and it's like you don't even need a trainer anymore. I mean, you can just, I mean, Chat GPT does everything. It can tell you everything. It's crazy the stuff I've learned on there, and it gave me a full body workout. It gave me a day to day. It gave me a schedule. It gave me like a 30-day complete guide to working out, what to eat, what time to eat, like everything. I'm not going to follow it 100%. My plan that I came up with on my own was pretty, I'd say 85, 90% of what it told me. So that's why I know it's good, what they're telling me. But it gave me more hints and more things that I learned that will help me and benefit me. And I can add on to my workout that I got and my diet I have. It gave me a more strict diet and, you know, like less sauces and different things like that, which I'm not going to go away from because I got to have some taste in my food. But I'm seeing results the way it is. But if I do need to take it into overdrive, I'll consider that as an option. The other thing it gave me was that I should walk every day, even on days that I lift weights. But most people ain't got that kind of time, unless you're retired or something like that. I can't do an hour of walking and then do, you know, an hour of weights. That's 2 hours. Plus, if I drive to the gym, that's 30 minutes up and 30 minutes back. So that would be 3 hours out of my day. And I can't do that 2-3 times a week. That'd be kind of rough. I mean, I might be able to do it on the weekends, but I like the way it's spaced out and paced in my own pace. Kind of revolves around my job and everything.